5, 4, 3.
Oh, hey, Eli.
Hey,
Hey,
how are you doing? It's almost like your intro was playing, and this is your time to shine.
Sometimes I think my intro lasts a little bit longer than what it does. Also, I've had no sleep for the last week, so I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what day it is. I didn't know it was Thursday today. But welcome to the Daily Spiral. I it's been a day, Eli. It's been a day.
Oh yeah, no, I understand. We talk about no sleep. I think I've been living on no sleep since December. So I get it. I completely get it. But yeah, no, it is Thursday. It's almost the end of the week, and we got a lot to get into. I'm excited. I'm rocking and rolling as much as I can, with caffeine and just living the life.
Yes, Eli, I want to start us off on a good note. I'm going to play a video that I found today, and I'm gonna play it if it lets me play it. If it lets me play it.
Okay. Okay.
If my computer doesn't act like a dick. My computer's acting like a dick. Let me see if I can do one thing. Can I do this? No, it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me. But there is a video. Oh my god, it's letting me. There's a video that I cannot stop watching.
Mm.
Ladies and gentlemen, please.
And wave pattern. Again, it looks like you went and got a blow job at your blowout at your salon. Oh my God. And it looks beautiful.
All right, so here's what's happening today. We're having a huge beauty sale. Everything ships to you for free, but that goes away at the end of the day. I will remind you that this is a one-time only price where the price goes up at the end of the show, not the end of the day. So we're going to save you.
Hey, look, Granny just wanted to get some, all right? That's all. I mean, look. I don't know what to tell you, Autumn. Look, some people's heads aren't in the right spot, or I guess it depends on who you ask. But I mean,
I understood what she was saying. I got it. I understood it. I just think that's representative of how I'm feeling today. I'm like, I definitely didn't mean this. She said blowjob.
she started laughing too. She knew what it was.
No, because she made me like, she said blood. I mean blowjob. Oh, you like we have a couple topics to choose from. I'm sorry. That video makes me laugh all the time.
Did I ever tell you about the time when I had my eyebrows waxed?
Why would you get your eyebrows waxed?
It wasn't intentional. I don't know. We got a lot to get into. I'll be very quickly here about it. It'll be 2 minutes or less, 2-minute drill. Essentially, I went to the salon with my ex, my girlfriend at the time. She wanted to get her nails done. I paid for it. I'm a good boyfriend when there's decent human beings out there, and well, whatever. All right. So I'm with my ex and we're rocking and rolling, and she wanted to get her nails done, her hands done, whatever, the nails, the color, the dazzle, whatever the hell you ladies do. And you know what? You do your thing. But I went there as emotional support. And then I wanted to see about a pedicure. Because I'm like, I don't necessarily want obviously the coloring or anything like that. I'm cool. Like, they even had to convince me on the gloss. They're like, do you want just a gloss here? I'm like, no, hell no. And they're like, no, it'll look. So I let them gloss the toes, whatever. And I did my thing. Before that, however, they're like, oh, come on and sit down in this chair. Now I'm a newbie to the salon. So I sat down in the chair. And the lady, leans me back and she starts putting this hot goo on my face. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Excuse my language here at 11 o'clock at night, but that's what was going through my mind. And I'm like, no, this has got to be the weirdest pedicure setup ever. Why are they attacking my face? So then she's like, boom to the side. I'm like, all right, that's getting a little too close. And then in between here, and I'm like, this is getting odd. And all of a sudden, I felt like tape or something go to my face. And I felt, and I was like, what in the hell just happened? And I'm like crying a little bit because it's like, how do you do this? And she goes, just sit still, almost done. And she's like rip into, and I just remember the other lady who was doing my girlfriend at the time's nails. She goes, no, feet, not eyebrows. And I go, oh my goodness, I'm getting wrecked. And she goes, oh, and she started laughing. She goes, you still pay? I mean, what am I going to do, Autumn? I got to pay for the service. I mean, she did the service. I'm an honest man. She did the service. You know, we got ready. I got a pedicure and eyebrows done that day. But I'm not going to lie. Pain is beauty, or beauty is pain, whatever you want to say. And I looked at myself in the mirror after that. I was like, damn, I might start doing this. I haven't since, but I'm not going to lie. If you're a dude out there and you never got your eyebrows done, do it once. It hurts like hell, but you may look at yourself like, all right, I look a little fresh. Now I feel like Tom Brady when he's in his like GQ magazines and stuff. I felt good for a moment, but it hurt. It was unexpected. I felt embarrassed for a moment because I'm in there and my legs were probably kicking up because the pain.
It's okay. Eli, it's all right. As someone that has a cosmetology license, every time we had to do waxes on people, I just literally was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to hurt you. This is fun for anyone.
I mean, and then people do the full body wax. Hell no.
No. Eli, we have 3 topics.
Okay.
No, 4. 4 topics. 4. Where do you want to start? Do you want me to explain the art of the PR relationship? Sports, some of us are in PR relationships with quarterbacks.
Okay.
And basketball players.
Okay.
Or do you want to talk about the new Nightmare Fuel trailer for the movie Primetime?
Which, I mean, how dare they not run past a movie name before they talk to Inside Edge Network? You know, we have Inside Edge Primetime. That is the only primetime I know, but that trailer, you told me to watch it, of course, before the show, get ready, you know, and Autumn, I'm not going to lie, that is Nightmare Fuel. I mean, the thing, like the base, let's dive there. If that's okay with you, I like to dive there because I have a few thoughts. It's like, obviously the basis of like the trailer and the movie is over something that's needed to happen in terms of what Chris Hansen has done and how he is absolutely stopping these monsters, for a lack of a better word. They are monsters out here, and he's catching these people. But the trailer, I'm going to be honest, Autumn, like a movie that really, for a different reason, but like traumatized me. I can't really watch it back, but it's ironically enough one of my favorite movies is The Joker with with Joaquin Phoenix. I love that movie, but I can't watch it back because of how strong it is on mental health and stuff and all of that. It just kind of tears me up. And this movie, again, is so powerful. It is showing how we've got the Chris Hansen and what he's doing, which is great work, stopping predators, stopping monsters. But it's one of those movies, you know, I might watch it just to see how it unfolds, but it's just, I'm not going to lie, I love good people, and seeing this type of monstrous behavior, even though it's a movie, it just like, it's disgusting. I watched that trailer and I was like, okay, I need to go take a shower. And I just showered. I'm like, why are there people out there that are so sick and sadistic? And the whole trailer gave me anxiety just watching, like, there's just monsters out here and I can't deal with it.
Yeah. Okay. So Primetime, the 2026 film. I will bring up the movie poster. We cannot play the trailer because
we'll be off the air.
Hold on. Let me remove this.
Actually, just give that one a spin again one more time, Autumn. I'm just kidding.
Wave pattern. Again, it looks like you got a blow job at your blowout.
Blow out.
Blow job.
Oh my goodness.
It looks beautiful.
All right, so here's what's happening today.
She had no idea what she was doing. She had absolutely.
Ships to you for free, but that goes away at the end of the day. I will remind you that this is a one-time only price, where the price goes up at the end of the show, not the end of the.
She's so happy. Okay. So from something like innocent and funny to like Oh my goodness. Here we go.
Yeah, so this is Prime Time. It's starring Robert Pattinson. It is directed by Lance Oppenheim. It is based on Tonight on Deadline, This Man Will Die, which is a article about a man who was caught on To Catch a Predator, was a DA, and killed himself. And essentially that case is what got To Catch a Predator canceled.
Right.
So this is sort of like I would say like a fictionalized retelling. So Robert Pattinson is Chris Hansen. Merritt Weaver, who's a fantastic actress, is his producer. Skylar Gizmo, who was Jimmy Olsen in Superman, plays an aspiring actor who plays like the decoy. And then there's a whole host of people. And then Anna Faris plays Chris Hansen's wife. And then they also got Jeff Zucker to play himself.
Okay.
Oh, and also I'm looking at this Jonathan Lipnicki of Like Mike and Jerry Maguire and Stuart Little fame is also in this movie. So this crazy cast. But again, a weird modern retelling of what happened on To Catch a Predator. Now, I'm going to tell you this, Eli. Chris Hansen is still out here doing it.
Right.
He actually has his own YouTube channel. He goes to all over the country, and he still does stings. He still does operations. He still works with governments to do. It's more like it's not just him. He simultaneously works with him. So with To Catch a Predator, it was just him, and then maybe he would call like a couple police officers, right? This is fully like he's just looking at the people,
right?
So he's still doing it. He's still out here doing it. And some of the I missed something. My coworkers and I, for a very long time, we would watch the videos on our lunch break. I have only seen one case on there that made me audibly like want to get up and walk away and go take a shower.
Yeah.
Some of them were stupid, like you kind of knew. Some of them, like as soon as they walked in, they knew. But it was only a couple of them to where I literally had to say, like, I gotta go take a shower because it was just that bad.
I mean, are you gonna watch? Like, just question: are you gonna watch this movie? You're obviously okay. Because I'm not gonna lie, I know you go to the movies by yourself. This might have to be like an Inside Edge Network night show type of like all of us go. Because I get so disgusted with obviously like the basis of this movie in terms of, again, the monsters and stuff. And it's like these people and Autumn, I can't do scary movies that are fictional. That the fact that this is like this actually happened and there are still people running amok that are whatever in positions of power or your everyday, person, whatever. It's just disgusting. You told me before in the past, you're like, hey, watch the movies by yourself, but you'll never go back. I'm telling you, this is not the movie I will start.
This is not the movie you should go see by yourself. So I also just looked up who is producing this movie, and this is how I know this is going to be a crazy movie. Ari Aster, famed horror director, one of the best horror directors. He has directed Heredity and Midsommar, and then famously, he has directed a movie, a short film that I will never watch. I've only seen clips of, but I will never watch because every single person on the internet that has watched it said, "Do not watch this. You will never go back." It is called The Strange Thing About the Johnsons. Don't look it up and don't go watch it. Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Okay. I look. I listened to you on the entertainment side. Like you've never steered me wrong, except for your opinions on certain Love Island contestants, but. Besides that, you've never steered me wrong, so I'll listen.
No, but yes, Primetime, based on literally a real thing that happened that got To Catch a Predator canceled. And To Catch a Predator was one of the most popular TV shows. And then people, I think NBC started doing reruns when Twitter became popular. So Twitter started reacting to it, and so it's. I'm very curious to see what's going on. But When we come back from the break, we will talk about some more entertainment news. We'll get into PR relationships later because sports and PR and relationships and PR relationships are very important to the sports landscape and other landscapes. But we'll talk about some casting news that came out about a certain franchise that I'm really excited about.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I'm excited too. I'm excited.
All right, we'll be back here on Inside Edge Network. Give us a few.
Key On Sports is the leader in Ohio high school athletic coverage in written print and video streaming. From the latest news and results and written content to the high school football game of the week every Friday, Key On Sports has you covered. The vision of 15-time published author Vince McKee has become the most trusted site in Ohio high school athletic news. From podcasts to player profiles, Key On Sports is your one-stop for all of it. Visit them today at keyonsports.com or on YouTube at Key On Sports. Check out their socials on Twitter and Facebook as well.
Clean energy, bold flavors, and no jitters. See why people won't shut up about Dubby. Clean energy, no jitters or crash. Whether you're starting your workday or getting ready to exercise, Dubby Energy helps you lock in and focus. With over 15 flavors to choose from, you can't miss. Order Dubby Energy right now by using the QR code on your screen and use the promo code INSIDEEDGE10 to receive 10% off your order. Dubby Energy, your energy-focused sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Discover our collection of body mists made with clean, minimal ingredients. Handcrafted with natural essential oils and clean ingredients, they offer a natural alternative to synthetic fragrances. Perfect for sensitive skin and those seeking clean, mindful self-care, and the perfect gift for you or your special someone. Courtesy of Alley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers, use that promo code INSIDEEDGE20 to receive 20% off your order. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Whether searching for a baseball autographed by your favorite World Series slugger, a signed football by an iconic Hall of Famer, or the jersey of a world-famous soccer star, you've come to the right place. Here at sportsmemorabilia.com, the web's leading source of authentic sports memorabilia, you'll find more than 500,000 authentic products from nearly every professional sports league, team, and players. Not only will you find your next prized sports possession with ease thanks to superb customer service and tremendous site experience, you'll have the satisfaction and peace of mind that every product listed comes complete with a certificate of authenticity and is fully backed by the sportsmemorabilia.com lifetime authenticity guarantee. Go to sportsmemorabilia.com by using the QR code on your screen right now. Sportsmemorabilia.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Podcast Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Find us on InsideEdgeNetwork.com for the latest information on your favorite shows, personalities, and network partners. Plus, guess what? We have a merch shop. That's right, we have network polos, t-shirts, champion jackets, hats, and bottles. Rep the network. Every purchase supports independent sports and entertainment media. Use the QR code on your screen right now to check out InsideEdgeNetwork.com. That's InsideEdgeNetwork.com.
Well, Side Hustle Podcast is ready to go. And Kyle, we talked SummerSlam.
We did, and we're going to have the results this coming Friday morning. A nice little 4 to 5 days to really, marinate what the fuck happened over the weekend when it came to SummerSlam. I mean, did Seth and Roman hold weight? Was it a true grand finale to that feud that's, over a decade plus in the making? Is CM Punk still champion? Did Nick Aldis, show up and show out and his one chance turned into a golden opportunity? There's going to be so many questions that need to be answered. Plus, Evander had some interesting things that we were going to talk about, too, when it comes to just overall, lists and things. We haven't done lists in a long time on this program. I think it's been months and months and months. So we'll throw one of those at your guys' way, too, this coming up.
Yeah, we cannot wait. The Side Hustle Wrestling Podcast, only here on the Inside Edge Network.
I was going to say to start because I was about to say something that wasn't the Daily Spiral. Have you ever done that, Eli, where you're like, I know what I should say. I know I should say the name of my show, but in fact, I'm going to say something else, but somehow my brain fixes it and is like Daily Spiral.
Oh yeah, I had that happen earlier tonight. I literally said, shout out to all our, partners, which of course we appreciate all our partners of the Inside Edge Network. And then I usually do this on prime time. I go and go ahead and go to the merchandise store, and I tell them to check out the merchandise store on the website. And I said, go ahead and check out the marketing. And I said, that wasn't the word I was looking for. We already said marketing. So, yeah, I've been there before, Autumn. But I'll tell you, the good news is we are rocking and rolling. It's Thursday. We got a lot of good stuff coming up the next few weeks. You're on vacation next week. You get a little bit of a R&R, and we'll get you back in with a whole new look. I'll let you talk about that later on, of course. But Kyle already broke the news about the 9 o'clock hour earlier today for next Monday. And Chad and I said about 10 to 11:30. So I know you'll probably wait till later on in the show. But we'll share some news about the Daily Spiral later on. It's not going anywhere, folks. Don't freak out. Don't freak out.
You're going to still see my beautiful face. But let's talk about some movie news. Now, as we all know, I went to go see Spider-Man this weekend. We had an X-Men character in Spider-Man. I'm sorry, spoiler alert, if you somehow, some way have not still seen Spider-Man. It's been out for a week now at this point. We know that Jean Grey will be played by one Miss Sadie Sink of Stranger Things fame. She is now in the MCU as Jean Grey, which means the X-Men are now crossing over to the MCU. If you do not know, Eli, do you want me to explain how and why the X-Men have not been in the MCU? Because it's really stupid and convoluted.
Wasn't it just like a rights issue, like in terms of like who owned the rights of the X-Men as opposed to like who owned the rest of like Marvel, the U, and everything like that?
Yeah. So in 1996, Marvel went super broke. First, now mind you, they had just finally overtaken DC as number one comic sellers. And then 1996, they went broke. Had to file for bankruptcy, right?
Yeah.
But they still wanted to keep making content, right? They still wanted to keep making cartoons. They wanted to make live action movies. And DC, they had a lovely deal with Warner Brothers, so they could do whatever they want. They could be bankrolled how much ever they wanted. And why do you think we got 50 million Batman movies out here? Okay?
Yeah.
But Marvel didn't have that. So what they did was that they had certain characters. So if you notice how like the Avengers are big now, back like 30 years ago, the Avengers really were not big. They were not. It was X-Men, it was Spider-Man, it was Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Those three franchises would be sold. Fantastic Four and X-Men would be sold to Fox, and then Spider-Man would be sold to Sony. So all the rights to those characters on screen will be sold. I'm going to say about 7 years ago, Disney made all that money back because Marvel eventually got into bed with Disney, and Disney was like, hey, Fox, we see you're struggling. Let's buy you.
Yeah.
So they bought Fox, and they bought back all the rights to those characters. Right? And they just released all the terrible X-Men films they could, and they technically released the first X-Men adjacent film a couple years ago with Deadpool and Wolverine. So now Marvel is going to make their own X-Men movie. Now they're gonna essentially wipe out what the X-Men as we know it. And Doomsday, we know that a lot of the former cast is going to be in the movie. They were at San Diego Comic-Con. So now we have a new X-Men movie. And Eli, we have some casting announcements.
Yes. I'm so excited. I gotta be honest. X-Men is like my jam. Like you talk about some superheroes, and I'm a big Fantastic Four guy, big X-Men guy. Wolverine's like one of my favorites of all time. I mean, it's either him or Thor. I know we're talking X-Men here, so I'll keep it X-Men related. But yeah, Wolverine, that's my guy. And I mean, there's so many cool Okay, you get to the news. Like I can't wait any longer.
So we now have pretty much a confirmed 3 of the 5. A couple of them still in the works, but Kaylee Spannany is going to play Rogue. Mm-hmm. The newest announcement is Kit Connor is going to play Cyclops. Of course, Sadie Sink will be Jean Grey. Charles Melton will probably be the Beast, and Samara Weaving will be Emma Frost. The movie will be directed by Jake Schreier, who directed Thunderbolts and Paper Towns, and he also has directed the TV show Beef.
Yes.
And he's also directed like a ton of music videos. He did Chance the Rapper's Same Drugs. He did most of all of Benny Blanco's music videos.
Yep.
He's done a lot. And so he will be the director of the X-Men movie. There is no set date for it, but I'm guessing it's probably going to be 2028, 2029, around that time, because Marvel has not announced their plans for Phase 7. We are still currently in Phase 6. So Phase 7 will be the next one. But yeah, we got to like Kit Connor. Kit Connor is a pretty good actor.
Yeah. I think it's pretty incredible. Like the new faces, the new actors and actresses that are going to get some of these roles with all this opening up, because we talk about how some of these actors and actresses right now with some of the superheroes that they've played or supervillains, whatever, have become superstars in the acting world. Tom Holland has obviously had history before in acting. He's had some other roles, but let's not get it mistaken. He's known to the world as Spider-Man because of his incredible work in Spider-Man. And I'm excited to see what some of these other actors, actresses are able to do in terms of what they can build with this character. Because again, it's just like you mentioned, it's getting started really again. They're kind of restarting it. So they're able to kind of mold a future for the next 5-10 years, because movies don't come out. We're not talking about a basketball season where it's every you play 8-9 months and then you're back again in 3-4 months. No, there's a reality. They do one in 28 and 20 or 28 or 29, and they may not drop the next one until 2031, 32. So these guys and girls could really have an opportunity to make a name in Hollywood. And of course, Autumn, you think about all the not downtime because you're always working, but having an ability to make a name off of this and then get into some of these other roles and find an opportunity to branch off. I'm very excited. I'm actually, on a joking note, I'm actually surprised Dwayne The Rock Johnson wasn't considered for one of these roles, because he seems to be in everything from cartoons to, I'm surprised. No Dwayne The Rock Johnson, no John Cena. I'm kind of surprised.
I'm going to just say this. I think the world is starting to move away from the wrestler actor. I will say this. John Cena is not a bad actor.
Right.
He gets roles that are where he is kind of like The Rock. The Rock plays The Rock. John Cena plays John Cena. Yes. John Cena is actually a really good actor. I do like him in more comedic roles. I think he's actually a really good comedic actor.
Yes.
The Rock just plays The Rock.
No, I agree.
But he just plays The Rock. Like that's
yeah. I agree. I'll tell you this. John Cena, one of my favorite movies, him, just on a side note, and we'll get back to X-Men, is Ricky Stenicki. I don't know if you've seen Ricky Stenicki yet, but
I've seen Ricky Stenicki.
That's one of my favorite movies of last year. I can't lie. I mean, that was a lot of fun. Or 2 years ago. I mean, but back to X-Men here for a minute. This is incredible, Autumn. And I'm gonna be honest. I love superheroes and supervillains, but I don't know all the lore. I'm gonna be so honest here. I don't know it as well as you do. It took me a minute to watch Avengers. Avengers happened, and then Avengers Endgame happened, and I had not watched Infinity War, or I had not watched Endgame until maybe 2 or 3 years after Endgame came out. So it was a real long time for me to watch it. Now, I mean, a lot of things that were happening at the time. I was working a job that I was working about 100 hours a week, so I really didn't have any time to watch anything except for my eyelids when I went home. But I want to get more immersed, into the superheroes, because I love it. I absolutely love it. When we go to Universal, it's a family trip. We go typically every other year, the Moon household, and we all gather up. And now my niece and nephew, next time we go to Universal, my niece will be able to go with us. Last time my sister was pregnant with my niece, so it was incredible. But they'll be able to see some of the stuff, and I love it. The Fantastic Four stuff and the Spider-Man stuff, and I just love this type of stuff because it takes you out of reality for a moment. Because of course they have these incredible superpowers that maybe me and you or you and I don't have, but it also keeps a reality base too. It's not like it was back in the 60s and 70s where it's like, well, they're a superhero. Well, what do they do when they're not a superhero? Well, they're a superhero. Now it's like, hey, Peter Parker actually has some real shit going on in his life, and then he has to go save the world. And I just think it's so cool that crossover. And again, I want to get more immersed into that. And I got a question for you. Mm-hmm. I know this is your show. I got a question for you. Hypothetical. This movie doesn't come out till 2029 in the fall. Let's say week 1 of the NFL season and the Cleveland Browns have launched their dome. They have the new dome in Brook Park. They are going to be at home week 1.
Asking me which one I'm going to?
It's a game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's a night game. It's Sunday Night Football. Which one? And you get tickets to this on the house, or you get tickets to the Browns versus Steelers Sunday Night Football 2029, first game in the Dome. Which one are you going to?
I'm going to see the X-Men.
Wow. Okay.
I studied popular culture in college. I literally took a whole class on superhero films and how to break them down and how to look at them from a scholarly point of view. So I will 100% take the X-Men. So I'm also going to explain the potential storyline, because the storyline is, from what I'm gathering, is that they're probably starting off with the Mr. Sinister storyline. So Nathaniel Essex, who is Mr. Sinister, is obsessed with mutant genetics, cloning, and specifically the bloodline of Cyclops and his brothers. Cyclops and his brothers all have like specific powers. So Cyclops can shoot beams out of his eyes. One of his brothers, is named Havoc, can shoot beams from his body. So he becomes obsessed with them. And so they're probably going to incorporate him. I'm curious to see who they'll pick to be Professor X and Magneto.
Yeah.
And then the Marauders, because Marvel has Marauders, slaughter an entire mutant community. I will say this: the X-Men is the darkest of all of like the Marvel anything. The amount of genocides that happen to the X-Men across like any sort of plot is crazy. But yeah, no, so it'll probably be that. They'll probably cast a young William Stryker. If you don't know who William Stryker is the head of a government organization that eventually captures Wolverine and puts adamantium in his body, and he turns into the Wolverine we know today. So yeah, I'm honestly really excited to see this cast come through. I think they're actually trying to like do something different.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we are not getting actors that are like mid-20s, early 30s. Like Samara Weaving is like in her early 30s, but like she's playing Emma Frost, who has to be like a woman in her early 30s.
Right.
Everybody else, like Charles Melton, is also in his early 30s. He's playing a man who's blue. He's literally blue with hands for feet.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're not going to really see too many wrinkles or whatever if he's blue. I mean, just put a little extra paint on him. No, I mean, it's going to be cool. I think, again, like you mentioned, we kind of doubled down on that the opportunity for a new rise of actors and actresses in Hollywood. We've seen what Marvel and what the superhero and supervillain lane has done for a lot of actors, actresses in the past. I mean, it's kept a lot of them employed. They past their run as, whatever character they play. So I'm excited about it. I'm not going to lie. I obviously you said 28, 29. I'll keep it on my calendar, in terms of those years, and we'll see when they announce it. But that's definitely one I'll be in theaters for. I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Now, speaking of theaters, I want to play you a little video.
Yes.
I want to play you a little video from an experience that I want to have, but I don't think Ohio has them. So let's just watch this video.
Okay. All right. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hold the horses. Hold on.
StreamYard hates me tonight. All right, let's try this again. Okay?
Yeah, take one. Nothing happened.
Take one. Take two.
Oh my god. Come on, man. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, that's a lot of liquor.
I'm spilling my drink. I'm spilling my. Oh, this is the best part.
God. So if you guys do not know what that is the 4DX movie experience. Eli, when I tell you that it looks so fun, I would love to do it, but I also know myself and I know that I would throw up right after.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm right there with you. I get motion sickness from playing Call of Duty. I'm not even able to play Call of Duty or Fortnite really like that because I guess what one of the great things Papa Moon has handed down to me is motion sickness playing video games that you have to spin around and all that other stuff. Autumn, not even just because of the spinning and the bouncing around and the abrupt randomness, but think about the money. Just think about the money. Like, is there insurance on some of those snacks? Like, if you spill your popcorn, can you go get a refill? Like, hey, dude, it wasn't me. The 4DX thing just shook the shit out of me, and now I don't have my popcorn. Like, I mean, look at the guy with the liquor. You know, I mean, that had to be a nice margarita or something. I mean,
Don't spill my drink.
oh no, I'm spilling my drink. I'm spilling. We see, buddy, and that's a lot of liquor. And let's be real, at the movie theater, it's usually double the cost of what it is at a typical bar or club. So.
Yeah. Look, if you want to laugh, watch all the 4DX reactions to the Odyssey.
Oh no. Oh.
Why the 4DX when Odyssey is so funny is because half of the Odyssey takes place on a boat. Half of that movie and half of that story is on a boat. So people are getting waters.
You know what you need? You need the helmet where like you have the straws and you can drink the drink so you don't spill it.
Oh my God. That between that and then the people who are going to see Spider-Man and say, dang, I didn't realize I was in the movie. And some girl said at one point when he was fighting everybody, you could feel it in your back.
That's a blowout. I mean, my goodness. I mean,
I would do it just simply to be entertained, but I know if I was to watch the Odyssey or like an Avatar or something where there's just a ton of water, not only would I be mad, but then I would get severely sick.
yeah, in the water too. Like they're splashing the water. Was there water coming at the one dude? Like they had raincoats. They had I didn't even think of the word. I've had a long week. Shows. My goodness. I mean, and you mentioned about like the fighting scenes. Imagine watching Rocky 4.
Oh my God.
With the 4DX movie experience back in I mean, Drago just whooping on Apollo Creed and Rocky, and you're just getting boom, 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 boom to the back of like, I mean, my goodness. Do you have like blood, like ketchup fly at you? If like, I mean, what's going on here? What is going on?
Wait, last one. This is the last point I would make before we go to the break. Somebody else wants to go see Michael in 4DX.
Stop.
Every time Joe beat them, it felt like they were getting beat too.
Oh no. I was just wondering if the chair, like when Michael hits his spin, if the whole chair spins around.
Oh my God. Like for real, like the thought of sitting in a movie theater and like my chair just shaking. Like I get irritated at 3D. I hate 3D movies. I say, especially as an adult, because now I have like real bad astigmatism and I can't see. Okay. So now I'm like, okay, so I can't see. And now I'm wearing glasses with a film on it. It's pissing me off, right? And then if I take the glasses off, it looks stupid because I have to wear the glasses. But
I'm not going to lie. My last point on this is, first off, I love the IMAX at Cinemark. I love going to that theater when they do like the shaking and stuff. Not 4DX, but you know, it gets a little crazy.
We're talking about XD. We're talking about XD.
Yes, XD. Thank you. And now, you know, with all that being said, my final point on this, I know we got to go to break. What we just watched, if you're out there and you're a single person and you're thinking about where to go, we've talked about movies and first date. This, for sure, if you were thinking maybe, you know, Eli Autumn, you're wrong. I'm still going to, okay, fine, whatever. Don't listen to us. You know, you do whatever you like. Please, for the love of everything good and holy, don't take your hopeful to be significant other in the future to a 4DX movie. Because here's what's going to happen. You're going to be like, so, you know, what's your favorite color? Popcorn everywhere. Oh my goodness. And that's it. All right, Autumn. That's all I got.
When we come back from the break, we're going to talk about the art of the PR relationship and why it does have to do with sports and why it does have to do with entertainment. And if you're really good at it, it could lead to a joyous and fruitful relationship. We'll be back.
Fanatics isn't just our name, it's who we are. Loyal, passionate fans dedicated to our favorite teams and to the sports we love. That's why we're honored to be able to offer fans the world's largest collection of official sports apparel and sports jerseys from all leagues, teams, and players you love. We feature a wide selection of gear from every league, including the NFL, MLB, NBA, NHL, and NCAA merchandise, which allows us to serve fans of football, baseball, hockey, basketball, lacrosse, soccer, golf, and, well, everything else that gets your heart pumping. Go to fanatics.com by using the QR code on your screen right now to celebrate your teams. That's fanatics.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader.
Small business owners are superheroes, but nowadays running your business means doing so inside your shop and on social media. That's why you should make Omega Video Marketing your sidekick.
With a decade of content creation experience, I create dynamic, informative, and fun videos for your specific social needs that will increase brand awareness, get you more followers, and keep your social pages and websites current and fresh.
I offer flexible pricing and turn times and will work with you to understand your brand and your story. All of that comes from the heart. My award-winning expertise is just the cherry on top. So let's get connected. After all, your brand is the alpha and my expertise is the omega.
Discover our collection of handcrafted candles. That's right, every product is thoughtfully created in small batches free from harmful toxins for mindful everyday indulgence. Our candles are hand-poured in coconut soy wax with natural wood wicks, offering a long-lasting burn and rich fragrances. Create a cozy, safe ambiance for your home with candles from Alley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers use the promo code INSIDEEDGE20 to receive 20% off your order. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Podcast Network. Mosser Moments Photography is a husband and wife wedding photography team based in Cleveland, owned and operated by Inside Edge Network's very own Ryan Mosser and his wife, Hallie. For the past 10 years, they've captured more than 100 weddings across Northeast Ohio and beyond, always working together as a true two-person team. Their style centers on authentic, emotional storytelling, documenting the real moments between two people in love and creating images that feel natural, comfortable, and true to the couple. Rooted in Northern Ohio but inspired by their travels, Ryan and Hallie bring a warm, personal approach to every wedding day. Their work blends experience, consistency, and a genuine passion for helping couples relive their best day through timeless photography. Learn more at MosserMomentsPhotography.com by using the QR code on your screen right now. MosserMomentsPhotography.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader.
So the stunning thing about the QB tiers list, the one produced by the Athletic, NFL executives, head coaches, general managers voted on, it's not that Shedeur Sanders was ranked last. I mean, that part is very odd, but that's not it. It's not even that Deshaun Watson, for the most part, was considered a tier 4 quarterback. But there was an NFL head coach, unnamed NFL head coach, current NFL head coach, who considered Deshaun Watson right now to be a tier 2 NFL starting quarterback. Yeah, I'm about as stunned as you are right now. We're talking like the same level as like Lamar Jackson and Justin Herbert, Drake May. Yeah, there's a head coach out there who believes, and his name is not Tom Munkin. There's a head coach out there who believes that Deshaun Watson is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. We tried to break that down last night on Midnight Run. We really got into it, myself and Eli. But coming up tonight, who do you blame for ruining baseball? What if I told you the answer is not the Los Angeles Dodgers? We'll get into that. And what if I also told you that there's only one team that could prevent the lockout from extending and missing games in 2027? What if I told you that team was the Cleveland Guardians? Wait, what? Yeah, we got a lot to break down. Plus, our network, Inside Edge Network QB tiers list. We'll get into all that. We are busy. We're locked and loaded. Tonight at midnight, a Midnight Run right here on the Inside Edge Network.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, welcome back here. Davis Byron. Oh, oh my God. I was about to say Midnight Run. Oh my God, something is wrong.
Midnight Run too?
Oh my God. So I was literally about to say Midnight Run. I'm like, what am I about to say? No, I said the Davis Byron. I don't know what's going on with my brain. But Eli, I've been teasing it all episode.
Yes.
And that is the PR relationship. Now, I know people are probably wondering, why am I bringing up PR relationships? That is because we are in a PR relationship crisis.
Okay.
And not in the way you think. I miss the PR relationship. Do you know what a PR relationship is?
Well, I'd imagine like public relations, just so everybody looks good and you show up in public, but you don't really like each other. You're just showing face for the camera. And then you may not even live together. You may just show up, meet up. And yeah, I'd imagine that's what a PR relationship is.
Yeah, essentially it's a relationship in which both of you reap the benefits. So like in Hollywood, the PR relationship is usually like co-stars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like there'll be a rumor that's like, hey, this co-star in this movie that I'm shooting is their new boyfriend or girlfriend. And you're like, huh? And there's never a photo of them. There may be like a photo at a basketball game or a like grainy photo at a restaurant. But their people come out with these stories like, yeah, they're really happy together. They're really lovely. It's really a beautiful relationship. They're just trying to keep it on the low, trying to keep it private. And then the project will come out and then the couple will break up. Right?
Right.
That's a PR relationship. And I know what you're probably thinking. Do sports have PR relationships? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We absolutely have sports PR relationships. Okay?
Okay.
If you ever see a quarterback and he dates a celebrity woman for 3 months and they're like, yeah, we couldn't do it because of the distance, that's a PR relationship. That lady is being paid to make that man look good, make him look better,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
For example, Mark Sanchez for a very long time was the king of the PR relationship.
Yes.
When I say he dated every single up and coming or decently well-known actress for like 3 months, he was the king of the PR relationship. But sports teams and their athletes can also be in PR relationships.
Oh, yeah. I agree. I tend to agree with that. I mean, star players of the team, I would say the Bucks and Giannis were in a PR relationship for quite a long time until they weren't. The breakup happened. Even towards the end, nobody really said anybody was a bad guy. So nobody really disparaged their name. Giannis even doing the interview after the fact with, Milwaukee Bucks reporter and discussing that, I'm just worried a little bit still. It'd be nice to come back here. And, nobody mad at anybody. I get what you're saying. Now, I guess my thought too is like, so while we're on this, is Bam Adebayo and Asia Wilson a PR relationship?
No, they love each other.
Okay, I think so too.
That is love. That is love. Because this is the thing, the PR relationship only happens when it is beneficial for the both of their careers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bam doesn't need Asia, and Asia definitely doesn't need Bam. Okay?
True.
So think about this. The most famous PR relationship in history I can think of is Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. They were the most famous PR relationship that somehow turned out to be real.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I think of like A-Rod, A-Rod and what, Jessica Simpson, was it? Was it A-Rod?
No, A-Rod and
Tony Romo and Jessica Simpson. That was a big one. But A-Rod, who was A-Rod with? Oh my goodness.
A-Rod had Kate Hudson.
Yes, yes.
He had Tori Wilson.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Yes, J-Lo herself.
That's oh my goodness. How could I forget?
Now again, the PR relationship can turn real, people. Like I said, J-Lo was the queen. She was the queen of the PR relationship for a really long time, right?
Yes, yes.
Once again, Mark Sanchez, he was the king of the PR relationship. The PR relationship is always, they are never seen together, people. And if they are seen together, they are seen together conveniently where there are always photographers.
Yes. Like I think of like even Aaron Rodgers and Danica Patrick.
Mhm.
That's one that comes to my mind. I never saw them anywhere except for if it was a NASCAR track or if it was at a football game. I mean, or an occasional ESPYs award or something. Yeah, there's some. All right. I mean, there's definitely some interesting ones. Now, I don't know. Obviously, I'm in the music world. I don't know if there's a ton of that in the music world. There are cases, but I don't think there's a ton of that. I'll be honest. I don't think there's a ton of it.
And now, let me tell you right now. If movies is number one, television number two, movies is in the top, music is in the top 5. The entire 90s was PR relationships.
All right.
Jessica Simpson and Nick Lachey. That was clearly a PR relationship to start, and they somehow, somewhere got married. Again, it has to be beneficial to both parties. Okay.
So Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson.
No,
that relationship.
That's not a PR relationship, unfortunately, because they hid their relationship. Again, this has to, when I say beneficial, as in like she has to have an album coming out, he has to have a shoe deal coming out.
God.
They're only promoting it for that period of time, and then they break up.
Okay. That makes sense. I'm following here. Okay.
In the 90s, it was like Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake. Definitely a PR relationship to start. And it can always come out real. It can always come out to be real, people. Ben Affleck has done it 3 different times.
So Drake and Rihanna, PR relationship?
No, he's obsessed with her.
Yeah, he is. But I guess, you think of it, and I'm not the biggest Drake fan. I mean, I like Take Care, and then after that, it kind of goes downhill for him. But I guess like they were always promoting stuff though. Like Rihanna, that was like, I know they never like officially dated. They were always like seen with each other and the stuff. But you had Rihanna with all of her stuff blowing up. So the Disturbia era of Rihanna, that kind of vibe. And then you had Drake. He was dropping Take Care, and a lot of people think a lot of those songs on Take Care about Rihanna. And she's on that album.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the thing. Like I said, it can turn out to be real. There are PR relationship elements.
Okay.
For example, like them having multiple songs together and promoting it and kind of being flirty with each other is leaning into the PR relationship part of it. But them really never being seen together, never really being caught together, and we all know he's obsessed with her. That could be like the answer to it not being a PR relationship. I'm gonna give you one of the best examples of a sports celebrity crossover PR relationship. People don't fight me, but it's Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
I mean, but they're married now.
That doesn't matter. It actually that leans more into the PR part of it, because think about this. Their relationship started when he was really taking off with his podcast.
Right.
She was in PR turmoil. She had just gotten out of a relationship with Matty Healy. Matty Healy is something. He's something.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say that he's something. So you get out of a relationship where you are your PR is at a low, especially because you already came out of another relationship where people kind of lean towards him. Travis kind of needed a boost. You get together, and now you're a beloved couple in the NFL. Now people are looking at her every move. Now people are following the NFL. The NFL's like the viewership spike to like 40 million people because of her, right? Hell, you have people being like, I hope the Chiefs make it to the Super Bowl so we can see her at the Super Bowl. You remember that?
I do. I feel like the real PR stuff here, I know we're up against, so I'll be quick, but I feel like for me, like the real PR stuff for them is going to happen if they were not when, but if it happens, where if they were to break up, because of course they got married on July 4th. I've talked to you before about Taylor's next album could be, Independence Day. I've seen that on social media, and look, I mean, there's a lot to break down. Travis just signed an extension. If something were to happen, she drops an album and it's during training camp. Training camp's about to heat up, and then he's like, "Man, I'm back's against the wall, and now I'm gonna do my thing." I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
But think about this, Eli. She announced her last album on his podcast.
I get it.
Their entire look, and this actually look. There was a clip from Hard Knocks. Cooper Kupp was at their wedding.
Yeah.
How does Cooper Kupp know Travis Kelce? They never played on the same team. They never even interacted. Even Cooper Kupp himself said, "Yeah, I don't know how I got an invitation to this wedding." Right?
Yeah.
The PR relationship is not PR relationship in how it needs to be, because again, we need to have a breakup and then you both equally grow in your fields. And that's why the sports PR relationships are very funny, because like you said, Giannis and the Bucks were definitely in a PR relationship.
Yes.
100%. I would have said Memphis and Ja, but
LeBron and the Cavs even in a PR relationship.
100%. LeBron and the Cavs 100% have a PR relationship.
I guess
every 5 years they use each other.
I know we got to get your good and bad spiral. I guess my final point is, why the hell don't people love each other anymore? Why don't people just love people? Why does it always got to be what to gain? And maybe I'm a hopeless romantic. Yeah, I'm so. I was talking to Papa Moon earlier today. I'm gonna pull the curtain back for a moment. And I said, he's like, it's been a minute. Are you looking for love? And I said, Papa Moon, no, I'm not. I said, because here's the reality of the situation. I've been in more situationships in the last 4 years than I've been in solid dating discussion. And that's my final point. I completely agree with the PR relationship, and we are in a crisis with it. But why don't people just love each other anymore?
Again, you guys, we're about to see the PR spin happen real crazy coming up with the NFL season. MLB season, of course, is already full in effect with PR spin. NBA season, definitely. But we're about to get inundated here in the NFL season. Now, good spiral and bad spiral of the day.
Oh, one more, Autumn. Sorry, I just thought of it because you got me thinking. Paul Skeens and Livy Dunn.
No, because they went to college together. And she was way more popular before he became popular.
All right, I don't want to be wrong. Good spiral.
Good spiral of the day. Chelsea Gray of the Las Vegas Aces hit not one, but 2 buzzer beater shots in the same game. She hit a buzzer beater 3 to send it to overtime. She hit a buzzer beater 3 to win it against the Indiana Fever. In a very long road trip that the Las Vegas Aces are on. But it was one of the craziest. That's actually why I was late coming on, because I was watching the replay video on my phone.
Okay.
That's good. The first WNBA player to hit 2, not 1, but 2 buzzer beater shots in the same game.
Okay.
Bad spiral of the day. Honestly, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. It's still Deshaun Watson. I just don't want him on. I don't want to see him play football. Every time I see him with a football in his hands, I'm like, Jesus Christ, you're so terrible.
Yeah. Well, 7 touchdowns yesterday on the quarterback tracker, Autumn. I'm kidding. Okay, I'm being serious. It was red zone day. I'm not happy about it either. Okay,
Again,
I'm not happy. Let me be clear. He should never play another snap in the NFL again. And he shouldn't have after all that stuff. All joking aside, it's ridiculous. But of course, I can't get the image of AA laughing when he read the stats yesterday on Midnight Run of going, Deshaun Watson, 17 to 20, 7. That can't be fucking right. 7 touchdowns. And I'm like, yeah, it was red zone day, bro. It was red zone day. Yeah, he's not good. He's not a good player. He's not. But when you put him 20 yards away from the end zone, you know what? Things are going to happen, I guess. But yeah.
You know how many times I've seen him 20 yards away from the end zone and he couldn't even get 5 yards? That don't mean nothing. You're not in full pads. And you're come on.
Look, anybody that respects women should not want Deshaun Watson to be their starting quarterback. So give me Shedeur Sanders.
Absolutely. Give me Shador any day of the week. Now, tomorrow, I don't know if Double A is showing up tomorrow. Double A, are you showing up tomorrow?
I don't think Double A showing up tomorrow. You know what? He somehow saved up so much PTO time from September to now, and he's just burning it all. It's just absolutely crazy. He might pop up here, so he's got to be ready. But I'm gonna switch the studios. No, he didn't. He didn't. So while he can't, he can add himself. But I'll just say this. You know what? I hope Double A enjoys his Friday. I hope he gets a nice cup of coffee in the morning. Hope he, he was supposed to swing over and grab some dinner. Autumn had some leftover dinner for him. Bob Moon and I, we made.
No.
Yeah.
No. We're not doing this. You're not lying to this audience.
I'm not. My name's Eli, but I tell the truth.
We're not lying to this audience. I called you because I just taped Side Hustle podcast.
Yeah.
I called you. Who did not pick up the phone?
Double A, what time did you call me?
Pick up said food offer that you have for me.
Now, Autumn, I want to be very clear here for a second. Double A called me at 9:29 at night when I was starting prep for Inside Edge Prime Time. As much as I love him, and as my brother, you got to give me a heads up. You said I might, and I quote, I might take you up on it, and that's how our conversation.
That's not 0%.
I actually told Pop Moon because Pop Moon's like, let me get him a cold pop in the freezer. Let me get him ready to go. I was like, Pops, there's about a 10% chance Double A shows up after a Side Hustle.
Is that 0? It's not 0.
It's
That's
not.
10%. And I am very much a low maintenance friend. I know the time. I made the damn schedule. I would have showed up, said thank you for the food. I appreciate it, and I would have dipped. I would have been your low maintenance freeloader.
No, you know what? You're always.
Thank you for the house.
Nothing low.
Out.
I don't even. Why?
Double A. Here's my fear. Look, you're always welcome for dinner. We've had Javi's over. We would always welcome you. You're always welcome. Here's my fear. Papa Moon was still awake at that time, and you and Papa Moon get into a discussion that I cannot cut off. You guys would have been talking in the background of prime time for 20 minutes. Papa Moon, well, here's my idea with this, and you would have been like, I love that. Have you heard about this? And let me tell you about the 95 Indians, Double A. Let me tell you about those guys. They had nobody below 270, and Double A would be like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. Do you want to sit back down and do a Moon Bash round 2? Like, we did so great. Double A, I love you. The food's still here. We have leftovers. If you want to come over tomorrow.
I'm gas to make it back over there.
That's fair.
The hell? I'm in Bedford. Going to your town is like a cross-country trip with these gas prices.
Yeah,
Eli, what, huh? Where do you live?
I live in Parma.
Double A.
I was just over there a few hours ago.
Double A. It takes me 10 minutes to get to Parma. 15.
You're in double digits. I can't do double digits until paid.
No.
Double digits until paid.
15 if the traffic is bad and there's construction.
I can't do it. No.
Double A, if what you wanted to say was you just didn't want the dinner, that it wasn't up to standard of the other dinners Papa Moon has made, then I get it, man. It's okay.
Listen, if you're asking me to go past Turney Road, I can't do it.
Jesus Christ.
I can't do it. Turney Road. My limit is Turney Road, Harvard. I might go a mile past 271. That's it.
You wouldn't go down Rockside to hit Valley View and Independence. That's not
all the
that's too much for you.
Valley View, maybe. Independence.
Double A. Independence from Bedford is 10 minutes the max.
Did I just say double digits?
Minutes.
Did I just say double digits?
You're speeding.
You better round that down to 8.5.
That's why I specifically tell you when you're like, how far away is this place? I'm like, well, it's like 7.5 minutes. And it's like definitely like 20.
You know how far away I was from your place, Eli, when I was
I know how far away.
I was 90 seconds away. No answer. No answer.
I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to get the hair together. It was a mess. I was trying to get in the prime time. You could attest to Chad. I was running late for prep. Double A. There was just, if you would have gave me the heads up, like during Side Hustle, hey,
I took the heads up.
No, you didn't. If you would have said, get that bowl ready for me, I would have had it ready. Could have had probably even handed out the window to you.
That's okay. That's okay. After midnight run, I'm gonna watch Chris Hansen.
Yes, please do.
I'm gonna watch to catch a now it's called Takedown.
Yes, Chris
I heard you guys talk about prime time.
Not the 10 o'clock show prime time.
Yeah, I heard you guys talk about the movie prime time.
Yes.
Mhm.
And Chris Hansen these days, there's no filter.
I told them, look, if you want to watch Chris Hansen say some of the wildest stuff you could ever hear, watch Takedown. Now so there's two versions of it. So there's the paid version where you have to pay for it, and then there's a free version. The free version, you'll get like half the episodes, but you'll get a preview, and eventually the paid episode will come out. It is the wildest show out there.
I was going to pull a clip. It is so, even for what we do, I can't do it.
No,
I can't do it. You just got to take our word for it.
There's an episode where a guy just goes, "I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid." And it's like, huh? And he's like, I can't believe I'm so dumb. Like, it is the wildest show. Okay, before you guys get to Midnight Run, tomorrow, make a big announcement. Double A, am I going to see you tomorrow? Yes or no?
No.
Oh my God.
We won't see either one of
I'm
us.
taking, no, I do 3,000.
Can I take Friday off? You
What
know,
was that?
can I take Friday off or no?
Yes.
Oh, I can't?
The offer is for the entire station. I think Kyle's working tomorrow because he already took the day off earlier in the week. Chad's off tomorrow. Eli's off tomorrow. I'm taking tomorrow off. Autumn, you can take tomorrow.
I will be taking tomorrow off. So, let me make the announcement now since I won't be here next week.
Go ahead.
The Daily Spiral will be moving to 8 p.m. starting August 17th, correct? Yes. Right?
Yes.
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 August
Yes.
17th.
You're on vacation next week. Yes. Yeah.
Starting August 17th, you will not see my beautiful face at 11 o'clock. You will start seeing my beautiful face at 8 p.m. here on Inside Edge Network. You know what? I'll save the rest of my takes for the rest of the week for when I come back.
Yeah, you got a whole week.
You go forget all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I won't. I have them written down right here. Because, you guys, I'm going to just give you a preview. I'm deeply involved in niche drama TikTok. Niche drama TikTok is killing me of how great it is. And if you want to know what niche drama is, there's two different girls who've gotten their dress stolen by two different women off of an app called Pickle.
Okay, come on, Autumn. All right, listen.
So, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by pickle?
There's a man who made a video.
Sounds like they're in a pickle.
Who made a video about his sister's makeup artist canceling on her a month before her wedding.
Oh, that's bad.
And there's a scammer out there that is mad at two podcasters because they kept the same energy with her in person.
Oh, that's bad. That's
Not
real
good.
bad.
Not good. Not good.
That's
Well,
terrible.
Autumn, jeez.
Hold up, Autumn. Before you, I'm sorry, Eli. This is the last time we're gonna follow each other.
I
And
know.
So I gotta take advantage of the overrun opportunity.
Mhm.
What the hell was that QVC clip you played earlier? What is that?
Y'all-
What's the clip I see down here? What is this?
This is the QVC clip. You want to play it? You want me to play it real quick?
Somebody play it.
Somebody play it.
Hold on.
Oh, and that's the end.
You gotta go back to I keep forgetting you can drag and restart it. All right, let's play it.
And this wave pattern, again, it looks like you went and got a blow job at your blowout at your salon. Oh my God. And it looks beautiful.
All right, so
hope it looks
here's what's
beautiful.
happening today. We're having a huge beauty sale. Everything ships to you for free, but that goes away at the end of the day. I will remind you that
She dropped to the ground.
where the price goes up at the end of the show, not the end of the day. So we're going to save you.
Yo, it is the way that she just goes. I can't believe y'all. QVC is the funniest. That's another thing. If you want to laugh, just go on TikTok and look up QVC, and you will laugh for hours.
You know, pretty soon we might add a home shopping 1 a.m. hour. Who knows?
As long as they don't say what the fuck that lady just said.
Oh,
Well, for our audience, that might be for the best.
there was a lady who called in, and there was a shirt, and she was like, "Oh my god, I love your shirt because I can wear my pasties underneath." And they were like, "Huh?" And she was like, "Yeah, I can wear my nipple pasties underneath." QVC is some of the funniest drama. It's so funny because the people just say whatever, and the hosts just have to keep going with it because it's live television.
It's live. It's transactional. Like you gotta.
It's beautiful.
You gotta get after it. Some may say it's a PR relation. No, you gotta get after it. I might as well get my announcement out of the way too, since everybody else has announcements.
Mm-hmm.
My show is still called Midnight Run. That's my announcement. Autumn, enjoy your vacation, and we'll see you at 8:00 on Monday, August 17th.
Yes. Also, Monday, August 31st. No, Monday. Yes, Monday, August 31st. Put it on your calendar. It's Love Island Reunion watch along. Love Island Reunion will be shooting this Monday, and the 31st. We will be watching it here on Inside Edge Network.
Can't wait. Cannot wait.
But yes.
Enjoy the early start to your vacation. Thank you for everything you do for the network.
Guys, I needed it. I need a day.
Yeah. The Daily Spiral's next. I'm sorry. Now I'm catching Autumn drift here, naming the wrong shows. Midnight Run with me starts after the station ID.